here's a place I haven't been in a long time. I'm gonna sneak up here quiet. It takes a little bit to get down there, but right now every fish can see me. We're gonna go down that way right there, but I just want to make it so you can see what's going on here. There's a dam up around the corner. Up, and then goes right around the corner to the left. There's a big dam up there. But this is all nice right here. It's a little canoe launch right down here. So let's get down there. Well, you guys have never seen this place. I usually don't come here till summertime. I catch a lot of different fish here. This river runs through a lot of lakes, so there's a lot of multi-species of fish in here. Northern pike. I'm not sure about muskie, but I would not be surprised. Smallmouth bass, largemouth bass, perch. All the game fish are in here, except trout. Trout would never last in here. The northern would destroy them, and the bass. But yeah, it's a 70-degree day. No, I'm sorry, it's a 63-degree day, but it feels like it's 70 plus when the sun comes out. There's a hell of a cold front coming, starting tonight, getting down into the teens, 17, 18, 19, something like that, and then staying in the 30s for another week. So we're getting spoiled today, and it's a weekday, so I shouldn't bump into anybody except maybe the game warden, and that'd be alright. I'm legal. I'm not targeting anything as far as game fish. I got on a I don't know, I think it's a 8 ounce jig head, but a little helgamite. So I'm actually going for crappies and panfish. And this place, usually you can catch a bunch of different stuff right in here. But it's early. It's like second week of March. So it's really early. But the water really comes out of here pretty quick. But usually out here where it slows down and you can catch something. Hopefully, anyway. That's the plan. I wouldn't mind a few crappie for lunch. Everything is in this river. I know I already said it, but we could hook into anything. Or nothing at all. The way the wind's blowing into my face, throwing my bait everywhere, we may move along up the river a little bit. The dam is up around the corner. That's where it disappears. It takes, oh, I don't know if that was a hit or not. It felt like it. stop my conversation dead, that's for sure. But yeah, that's why the river disappears there, and then it turns left. Even as nice as this scenery is, it's even nicer up around the corner. The dam is pretty loud. Well, probably not right now. There's probably not much water coming over the dam. This is really low. You can see how low it is. It's usually up as high as the gravel you see there. And then some. Well, we'll give this a few casts anyway. It's one of my favorite places to come all year. Hardly anybody comes here. Kayakers, canoers. If you guys do a search on YouTube, you obviously watch YouTube because you're watching me right now. So if you do a search and type in NDYAK, NDYAK angler, you'll see him with his kayak out here catching smallies all day long. You know it's here because you'll see this building. He puts in right there, right across, right straight across on that dirt. He puts in and floats down and catches a bunch of smallmouth. I think he does it several times. He doesn't just do one video. But yeah. Obviously he's from North Dakota, but I am not far from North Dakota right now. Maybe an hour. I don't think so. I don't think it's an hour, but no more than an hour. Yeah, he comes into Minnesota quite a bit. We got a lot of fishing over here. That's really good for kayaks. Even a lot of the lakes you put in on the boat launch with a kayak, and you can just fish all the backwaters and tributaries. Have a blast all day long. I don't own one. I wished I did. Sometimes. There's other days I know I'm just too old and uncoordinated to walk a straight line, and some days. I used to have one of those fly fishing tubes. You know, you kind of like almost stand up in a tube. You're sitting in a cradle and you got a tube around you, and you can float a stream and fly fish. I used to have one of those, and they work really well for lakes, especially if you're pan fishing, because you just walk right out into the lake, and the way the flippers are designed, that you just keep moving your legs like you're walking, and it pushes you forward. It's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should just move on up and check it out. Up around the dam area. This is one of my favorite spots right here. You can see the river. There's the trees there. And it goes right down by here. And then goes out. And you can fish all that. I'm a little winded because I just walked up them stairs right there. I just fished down there a little bit on the other side of that fence. Where the water from here actually lets out underneath that building and goes out into the river. This river is dammed up over there that you can barely see, but we're going to go there. We're just going this way. I climbed up here because I didn't expect this to actually be open. it does go through quite a few lakes though, which makes it fun to fish because there's quite a few different species of fish in it. It won't be long. You can't walk on that. It won't be long. Today's going to make a big difference on how everything melts with this wind. It's like 60, almost 65 degrees today. I have my hoodie up. You can see it in the shadow. I have my hoodie up because it's windy. I don't want to blow my hat off. It'll be gone. The water is really low. It's usually much higher. I don't know if you can see it from here, but the rocks along the edge, they're usually underwater. We're going to walk down there in a minute, but I want you to see it from the top first. We're going to do some fishing down there. We'll set the pole here. Three-step spillway. Got all the rocks on the edge. All those rocks along the edge are usually underwater. The water goes up. You can see how wet it gets back there. Usually up and filling all that. All these rocks are here, they're usually underwater. It's really, really low. It's usually flying out of here. Yeah, this is really low. You can't tell here, but back there, coming out of the dam, it's really low. We're going to go right down there and try to get over and fast over into there. So one spot right down there looks good too. Let's go down there. This will be good for the knees. I'll feel all this. Yeah. It's just steeper than it looks. Oh yeah, I feel every bit of this in my knees. Holy cow. Woo! We still got to turn and go down the steep part yet. Fall on my ass. Oh, oh. There we go. Now we gotta go down the steep part yet. Yeah, this is really low. Like holy cow low. You can usually stand right here. There's this steep rocks right here for smallmouth. Yeah, this is really low. guess the best bet is go this way. Tried to walk slow so it wasn't bouncing the camera around everywhere. This looks like a good spot to stand. Put my drink down there. Oop. Yeah, you can see that it's usually way up here. All these shells I'm walking on are usually underwater. That's a lot. I mean, I'd be knee deep in water right now. Let's go over here. Oh, jeez. It wants to come up to this deep. It's wet underneath. Like a lot. Let's see. Guess we're better off where we were. You gotta stand on the big rocks or you'll sink in the wet goo underneath. Oh, it's shallow. Really shallow. Got to keep the tip up on this, big time. It still hits all the goo on the bottom. Yeah, it's really shallow. Probably just as shallow over there as it is over here. I've caught some pretty decent northern right here. Of course it was deeper, much deeper, because I caught them right here in front of us, right off this point. This is crazy low. It looks like a trout stream. See a spot over there. Let's go check that out. I'm walking on all these shells right here. That's what you hear crunching. Crazy. Just try to get it right in that point right there, right straight across. Almost. A little short. Try that again. Once it hits that current. Not quickly though. There's quite a calm right there. There's a little bit of current right there, and then it slows down. Then another one. So you get a little bit of time back there. Dang. I thought for sure that would work. I threw it just on shore. See that big rock right there? I landed on shore probably a foot up toward that rock, and I just jerked it into the water and let it come in slowly and went almost down the edge. There we go. And again, right there. Perfect. Oh. Nice. It did exactly what I wanted it to do, but we didn't pull nothing out of there. I can't believe I'm not pulling anything out of that backwater over there. Crazy. Alright. I'm buying enough rocks down here. See if we can get out of here now. I just did a complete circle for no reason. Just walk right through. Oh, it feels good to be outside though. Really good. Grab my drink and let's be on our way.